Sorry about that. For some reason my phone was experiencing some difficulties, but anyway, so we're back. So as you can see, I've got all my dirt lined up in there. And I haven't put a whole lot in there because what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the bean sprouts to come up. Because they are shallow rooted, I'm going to take compost and fill in around when they come up to help hold them in and anchor them better. Anyway, I'm going to show you as I put a few in the ground here. Here's what the seeds look like. And it's very simple. You just take a bean, make your little spot right there in the ground, and just cover it up. Find you a nice little spot, cover it up. And I'm not really doing any kind of set placement or anything of that matter. Like I said, it's not really a science. But anyway, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to do the rest of these, and then I'll tell you how I'm going to water them. Okay. I've got all my seeds planted down along there. Now what I'm going to do is, now this looks kind of nasty and mucky looking, but I had a neighbor give me some aged manure, which I've mixed with rainwater, and that's what I've been using as my fertilizer for my plants. That's what I'm actually going to be watering my seeds with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my watering can and fill it up. And after I fill it up in water, I will get back with you. Okay. I don't know if you can see because it's starting to get dark out here. I've already gone through and I've wet down my entire spot that I planted all my seeds here along. Now, a lot of people do one of two things or both, which I do both. You can take your soil beforehand and pre-moisten it, which means basically get it wet as if you're going to plant something in it. Or you can wet it afterward once you get in there. Well, what I do is I pre-moistened it a bit to get it nice and moist, about like a wet sponge that's been wrung out. And then once I get everything planted, since this is such a shallow garden area, I take my watering can and water over it so that the seeds settle into the soil instead of a whole bunch of watering, which would cause it to run off. And like I said, also I put that chicken manure water in there to help fertilize it, so to give it a good kickstart. But as you can see, for not being a very wide area, it's going to have a nice setup. And I'm hoping they get as tall as the fence, if not taller. But anyway, I will be doing updates on it to let you know how it's going and when they first sprout.